All right, we're live. We're live. Welcome. What's up, crew? Move you guys around a little bit, and my YouTube folks. What's up, guys? Welcome to the party. Welcome to the jungle. Pre-workout. Trying something new today. Nutrex Warrior. I'll show you what that looks like. Even this whole new line of stuff, which is awesome. There it is. See what this does to me. Hopefully I have a good workout. Yeah, I'm stoked. Welcome to back day. We're going to crush our back. Man, my chest is super sore from yesterday. So you guys who tuned in yesterday, you know we had a massive chest workout. Today, we're going to do some back stuff. So bench, set of dumbbells, set of bands. It's really all you need. I'm going to use more of the equipment I have at my disposal, but I'll talk to you about all the subs and the things that we're going to do. Fucking landscapers. The things we're going to do today and how you can kind of substitute it. First things first, we're going to get ourselves warmed up. So what I like to do with you guys is take you through a nice, good, comprehensive shoulder warm-up. So open up your lats and get everything nice and loose. So you follow me over here, and I'll take you guys on a tour. Bam. We're going to start with some banded shoulder distraction work, just to open up the lat. So I've got my band hooked up. What I'm going to do is string my arm through it a couple times, put the jazz in there. Couple steps back, and then I'm going to take my back foot, I'm going to put it across my body, sit it down, just live here for a second. Put my hand on top of my shoulder, press down, and get over pressure on that joint. You kind of move around a little bit, see where it's tight. You cock your hips towards the inside, or towards the outside. You can get a little stretch in your lat, a little bit more. Ooh. Loosen arms. Oh, gosh. Awesome. Okay, that was the first exercise. We'll bring you guys over here so you can kind of see what we got going on for exercise number 2. So, for the second piece, what we're going to do is a series of rows with the band. So if you have any kind of light band, or if you got a band with a handle like this, I might actually try to attach a bit more band tension on this one. But double tension. This will be spicy, right? Come on now. Use your muscles, Dave. There's one. There goes the other one. It's kind of a substitute for a ring row. If you were doing this, you could totally use a ring row if you got the rings. But what did I do? Oh man, I'm. Let's see what I did here. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on how your scapula is retracting when you pull. So we're going to do this in a patterned way, just like some rows. It's going to be pretty structured. So what I'm going to have you guys do first, before you do anything, let me kind of move you guys around a little so you can get a better view. Sorry, crew. I know that you guys are checking this out. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to work some scaption. We're going to work on the pattern of pulling and put the shoulder in a healthy and strong position. So firstly, arms are going to stay long. Without bending your arm at all, you're going to begin just by pulling your shoulder blades back. So here's the first movement. 1. And you're going to pull, release, and then release retraction. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Now when I'm doing this initial pull, what I'm thinking about is right at the bottom of my scapula. I'm trying to finish right there, and then pull. 3. Good. So, hope you guys enjoy that. It's a really good one for the shoulders to practice proper pulling, so that you're not shrugging when you're pulling, but you're actually really focusing on that initial movement right here. Watch this. This is the movement. Bam. That's where it starts. Now you've got your shoulder locked in and your lat working. And from here, that's where the pulls can happen. Technical stuff. All right. Let's go down to the floor. Let's get some sleeper stretches in. Love the sleeper stretch, posterior cuff stuff. Really important for shoulder health. So I'm going to take you through some sleepers here. Got the towel. You guys know I love these. Doing most upper body pressing and pulling days. So going to start lying on the ground. First things first, elbows at shoulder height. You're going to pull your shoulders down and back, just like you're practicing that row. Roll on top of the shoulder, and then bring it down on the ground. 10 reps. Holding on the last rep. Last one, hold. That's getting better for me. Getting closer to the ground there the more regularly I do this. Cool. Oh, got that back. You're gonna do the same thing on the other side? That's how I maneuver. So shoulders back, roll on top. This arm's a little more flexible for me. It's my throwing arm. Should have better flexibility on that throwing arm, Lipson. Last one. Yeah, definitely closer to the ground. Not as intense either. Crazy how you develop that flexibility over a lifetime and it never really goes away. Okay, so last thing we're going to do, I just want to warm up your back because we are going to use our spines a little bit today. Just going to go through my favorite back prep protocol called the McKenzie back protocol. Really simple. It's just extension-based exercises. So you're going to lift, press, and come back down. Let's get 15 reps here. Now on the last one, just hold. Breathe out. Push your hips towards the ground. Bring your head up and down. Just floss out your spinal cord a little. I like to kind of lean one side to the other a little bit too. So it's good first thing in the morning. Little child's pose stretch. Just sit your hips back. Yeah. All right. Let's go do that one more time. And then we'll crack a lap here. So gonna go, and I'm gonna truncate this second round through, but just keep it nice and fast for you. So we're gonna go from the shoulder distraction just a little bit. Just get it open again. Oh, this right here. I like the open pressure too. Just pressing down on top of it. You can press and pull away from you. Create some space in that shoulder. It's always important, especially if you got stuff going on. You want to take some of the slack, give me some slack. You don't get pitchy. the other arm. Oh. Good. Okay. Now we'll finish with those pulls, where we work on the pattern of the pull. So again, you guys are confused about these. I'll walk you through it nice and slow. Starting with your arm straight, the first movement without bending your arm at all is going to be just pulling the shoulders down and back. So I think about the bottom of my scapula, pinching it together, pull, down, release. Good. Cool. All right. You guys are going to like this one now. So, get your crew right here. So what we're going to do, first series we're going to go through, I'll move this chair a little closer, guys. Sorry about that. There we go. You guys get it? Get that connection back a little bit. Come on, internet. Talk to me. There we go. Okay, so first, first exercise we're going to go through is going to be a complex. So what we're going to do is we're going to complex pull-ups with either a drop set or pull-ups into a Dante row. So what I want you guys to do is, if you're doing this with pull-ups or weighted pull-ups, let me try this over here. Still getting a terrible connection. Sorry, guys. If you're doing this with pull-ups or weighted pull-ups, I want you to hit 5 really heavy. So you're going to hit 5 heavy weighted pull-ups. Okay, I'm showing you here. I want you to do an overhand grip, regular pull-up, just outside the shoulders. You go 5, okay? Strict, right? No kipping. Just make it strict. Make that muscle work. After you've done those 5 weighted, or that might even be body weight pull-ups, something that's really challenging for 5, you're going to either reduce the weight, so you're going to take the weight off, or you might give yourself some band assistance, and you're immediately going to go into reps to failure. So I want it to be about 30% less than you were doing before, right? So I don't have a pull-up bar here, but I'm going to substitute something similar with my pull-down, where I'm going to go 12 heavy reps of pull-down just to be able to get to a point where I know it's really challenging for those 12. Then I'm going to come down, and I'm going to go to the band, and I'm going to go 20 Dante rows with an underhand grip, just like this. And I'll show you how that looks like with the dowel. And this is just a drop set, guys, right? So pretty simple stuff. You're just dropping the weight down, dropping the resistance down. So I'm taking a dowel and I'm stringing it through my PVC pipe so you guys get a good view here. There it is. Okay, so I'm stringing it through my PVC pipe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take an underhand grip on the dowel. Okay, that's really important for a good stretch. I'm going to hinge at about 45 degrees and I'm going to pull nice and slow for 20. Okay, so that's going to be my drop. So I'm going to go pull down into Dante row for 20. But if you have a pull-up bar, go 5 into max reps. And I want those max reps to be anywhere between 10 and 20 reps. So if that's going from body weight into band assisted, or if it's going from weighted into body weight, that's cool. We're going to do this for a good hard 5 sets to get some good volume in here with the vertical pulling. This is for the upper lat, right? So if I roll my shoulders forward a little bit and then air up, this is my upper lat. See, it gives you wings. Okay, this is square front. Or if you're doing something like a lat spread, right? It's the same thing. So you're kind of working on that top width of your shoulder. You can kind of see it from the back. Here, I'll just spread my lats here. You can see there how it gets nice and wide. That's the muscle group we're really focusing on. So I want you to try to connect with it in some way as you're doing these so you can actually feel it work. All right, so Here we go, set number 1. To keep it nice and simple for myself, I'm gonna go full stack on this guy. And what I'll do is I'll incrementally bump this up every round. Obviously, I can't really give myself that much more band tension, but I can keep bumping this up, and I'm just looking for my pepperonis. These are here somewhere. Here we go. Cool. Warrior pre-workout. See if this stuff works. You know, got 5 hard sets here. And unlike some of the stuff you guys may be doing, like in CrossFit with, like, let's say kipping pull-ups, this stuff is pretty strict, right? We're just really focusing on the lat. It's all strict work. It's kind of that peak muscle tension, a lot of force production, but it's controlled movement for the sake of getting that upper lat muscle to grow. So you guys want to connect with it, you can try that little lat spread deal where you just pretend like you're too wide for the room. And for these, to make these challenging, I'm going to try to go a count of 3 down and 3 up. So 1, 2, 3 down, 1, 2, 3 up for my set of 12, and then I'll go into the Dante rows. All right, here we go. Set number 1, back lacking, back day. This is happening. Oh yeah. Wait. There's 12. Now we're going to Dante row. So this is going through the band. Taking an underhand grip. We're going to hit him right here. Oh, nice. All right, set 1 done. Not too bad. A little pumpy. It's good. All right, so that's set number 1. This is a superset. Kind of represents a drop set. I'm going 12 heavy into 20 Dante rows. Some of you guys out there are doing this with pull-ups. They're going weighted pull-ups into max sets, dropping the weight off, or body weight into band assisted. This is upper lat. We're starting lat day today. Muscle anarchy. But I have band tension in this Dante row. I'm going to take another band, and now I should have a little bit more tension on top of tension. So here we go with this guy. Yep. That'll be next round. We'll attach 2 of those. Likewise, with the pull down, because I'm already tapped out here in weight, I am going to give myself a little band tension on top of that back pull down. Thank goodness for all my Thunder bands, right? So this guy's going to go over the top. I'm going to hook it up right here. I'm trying to make these a good, hard, heavy 20 with a little extra band tension, just to make it a little bit spicier. Still going to try to hold that 3 count going down as I get heavier, just to get a good eccentric in. Probably take about 2 minutes between the set. So maybe about 1 more minute, and then we'll get rocking. You can already feel those upper lats cranking. It's good. I'm excited. Pre-workout's doing good. Warrior. So I was a little apprehensive. Like, I don't know. Try a new pre-workout. You never know how it's going to go. Not bad. Did this one for last night's second workout too. That was really pretty good energy. It's got glycerol in it, which is cell volumizing, so it helps you kind of maintain or hold a good pump in your muscle, which is always good. Full muscles, fed muscles, a strong muscle. Flat muscles are weak. You fill them up with the goodness. All right, let's go. Set number 2. Same deal. 12 and 20. So go right here. Get a good firm grip on this guy. It's gonna be a little harder, so I'm gonna have to bring it a bit more. Okay, 12. Now we added some band tension here, so we're going to go double bands, double banded it. And these are going to be my 20 Dante rows. Oh, holy smoly. That was good. That was hard. Oh, a lot of lat right there. Good work, crew. So this is superset number 1 of back day. Pull downs into Dante rows, or what a lot of people are doing at home is weighted pull-ups into body weight or body weight into band assisted. The goal here is to try to double your number for the heavy. So I went 12 into 20. You might go 5 into 10. You're going weighted pull up and a body weight pull up. Whatever it is. Just think the lighter weight, it should be about a 30% drop in the load in the amount of resistance. And you should be able to probably double the worker. Just getting close to failure, getting close to really feeling the muscle burn is what you want. 2 minutes between sets. You notice I'm using some controlled tempos and stuff, with the pull down, trying to squeeze. Especially in the Dante row, you see me throw a pause in at the bottom. And every time I pause, I'm thinking right here at the bottom of my scapula, just like we practice with that row, pinching right there, right? So as I go, yeah, that's where I want to be. And that Dante row is awesome. It's nice and super strict, really valuable. Stuff is all muscle anarchy, getting our anarchy out today. And after we do all these upper lat work, we're going to switch it up and get to the lower lat and some of the real beefcake heavy stuff coming up next. All right, let's go set number 3. Same deal. So I'll put this guy right here. And give yourself a little focal point as you're doing these. I'm going to move you back so you guys can see a little better. Yeah, there you go. So you can kind of get a good view. So these are going to be 12 and 20. Full stack. 20 Dantes, 20 Dante rows. Doing the double tension thing here, double banding it. So here we go. Underhand grip. One. Get that. There you go. Two. All right. Wow, that was hard. Holy crap. That got markedly harder. I don't know if I have more tension on that Dante row than before, but that got real hard. Whew. Good. Yowzas. Okay, so set number 3 there. Let's go one more. Let's go one more good set here. One more good set of pulls. I'm gonna get the back fired up pretty good here. Oh, feel those lats for sure. I feel a little drink here. Drink. Yeah, it's hard. I'm telling you, like it's no joke. Not like making it up. It's really feel that lat pump out. Good. I'll take it. All right. We'll wait about 30 seconds and we'll go again. Make this stuff real good like. Real good like. Hey, 1 second, crew. I'll be right back. Right back at you. Okay. Hey, I'm back. Don't go anywhere. I'm back. Oh man, we lost somebody. All right, so gonna go again. Set number 4. Same deal. 12 heavy into 20 pull downs. This is a superset. If you guys are doing this with bands only, you can do the same thing with what I'm doing by adding band resistance. So you can go 12 with a lot of band resistance, where you're adding bands on bands, and then you can just take some bands off and do a drop set like that. So there's a lot of different ways to skin a cat here. If you're skinning a cat. All right, let's go. Come on, Lipson. Get it, baby. Get it. Some wide. I'm trying to squeeze the Z-trap. I'm really trying to focus on my lat. Oh, all right, Dante rows. 20, double band on it. Double, can't triple stamp a double stamp. All right, underhand grip. Take a couple steps back. Oh, ow. All right, there that is. Wow, that's getting hard now. So that was set number 4. Got one more here for set number 5. This is the upper lat work. Oh, no. Oh, doesn't take anything super complicated to be effective. This is just a drop set. We're using tempos. We're using descending loading patterns. So it could be a weighted pull up into a body weight pull up, a body weight pull up into a banded pull up. Here you see me trying to throw some tempos in on the negatives of the pull downs, and then trying to throw a little pause or a little squeeze at the end of each Dante row. But stuff's effective. It's just vertical pulling. Oh, it's getting hard though. You know it, crew. So here we go. Go walking into the final set here. What do we say? Last one, best one. So this is the one. I want to try to have a good, hard, strong set in the last set. So make sure you're getting something out of the training. I just tell people, like, get something out of it, you know? You came this far, you showed up to the gym, you put the weight on the bar, you did all the sets. Now, get something out of it. You know, it's like the hard part's really over. The hard part's making the time and having access to the stuff and, you know, like just driving to the fucking gym. Like, that's the hard part. And once you're there, put the work in and make it hurt so it's a good investment on your time and you're getting some bang for your buck. You call it, you know, the juice is worth the squeeze. Just do all that trouble and just futz around the gym and train like a pancake. That doesn't make sense to me. You might as well stay home and spend time with your family. You know? So Cammy says, if you're going to go, you better train hard. Because if you go and you don't train hard, you're just taking away from my time. And that's the most valuable commodity, guys. Most valuable commodity is your time. So be aware of what you choose to do with it. You know, like how you're investing that time. You should be getting a good return on your investment. All right, last one, 12 and 20. It's going to be hard. So I'm going to try to really squeeze these. Like I said, these can be done with pull-ups, which is vertical pull. Get it going. Come on. Oh, gosh. All right. Underhand pulls. Dante rows. So the bands go, or BPC goes through the band. Take an underhand grip. Here we go. Okay, lat spread. Lat spread. Get wide. Feel that lat from facing. Oh, golly, that's hard. All right, yay. Well, that was fun, guys. And now we get to move to the lower lat. And we're gonna go with a nice compound movement in the barbell underhand row. It's one of my faves. I'm gonna do these a little different today. So I'll walk you through some of the rep schemes here. But I figured what would be right, kind of a good combo is I'll just set myself up so you guys can see. Here we go. Push you guys back. You guys over here to the side. Just hang tight. And I'll put my rack here. Look at this guy, huh? How about that? That's not so bad. Cool. All right, now we're gonna load this up. Reps here for the bent over row. 15, 12, 10, 10, and failure. What's up?
I'm coming.
Are you doing this with me? Yeah. Oh, awesome. Go get your cell phone. We can go live here.
Well, it's 10:30.
Yeah, it's
I
okay.
feel like we missed the live.
No. We didn't miss it. It's whenever you started. Okay, so you're coming in the perfect time because we're going to do barbell underhand rows, 15, 12, 10, 10, and then failure. And so what we could do is we could use this barbell, and I'll start loaded up. And what I'll do with you is
what will you do?
What I'll do with you is we're going to have to probably give you some lighter weight. Okay, you can do it with dumbbells if you want.
No, I like the barbell.
I like the barbell too.
Yeah.
The barbell's great.
I feel like you can like rotate and really get into the
Put your
side.
shoulder, like the underhand grip, put your shoulder in like a really nice externally rotated position. And there's a lot more bicep going on.
Yeah, I feel like the dumbbell, like because your shoulder has to stay forward, sometimes it's a little harder. It gets like more in your lower back, but the barbell turning your hand, you can get a little higher.
Okay, so why don't we do this, Cam? Why don't we start you with a set of 10s on the bar for the 15, just to get you warm. So we're starting with 10, and go get while I'm loading this. Go get your cell phone, and we'll hook you up. So everyone can log this watching you.
I feel ugly today.
You look amazing. She looks amazing. Yeah. So this is good, Cam. 15 will be a good warm up set for her. And so I like people getting to see that she's training while she's pregnant, that she's being responsible about it. So we're keeping her super duper light here. There's nothing crazy going on with this stuff. There we go. And I'm going to give her the cell phone stand. So probably move you guys over here. So you guys stand by. And Camille is joining us, which is awesome. There we go.
Camille plus one.
Camille plus a baby. That's a little baby. Give me your baby, Camille.
It's already yours.
Yeah.
So how many times is it too many times to watch The Office during
so far,
quarantine?
So far this year alone,
Oh gosh.
we've watched the entire Office, the entire thing, season 1 through season 7 or 8.
I think it's like 9.
Twice.
Yeah?
9 seasons. We watched 9 seasons 2 times this year. And it's better every year. Every season.
I want another show like The Office that is not The Office, so we can have another one.
Yeah, well, I feel like every time we find a show, like we found Ozark, as soon as we start watching it and liking it, I get depressed because I know it's going to end. It's like a summer romance. You're like, I love this girl, but I'm going to have to go back home at the end of summer.
I know.
And by the way, that never has happened to me. By the way, I've never had a summer romance.
had a summer romance.
Never, not
either.
once.
Never.
Not once. My summer romance was my baseball
Yeah, I
team.
was doing gymnastics 8 hours a day.
My summer romance was a team of dudes.
Yeah. My summer romance
Okay.
was sweaty gym space.
Hold on, before we get into this, let me do this, Cam. Hold on, step back for a second. I'm just going to angle this so people have a better view of what you're doing. So I'm going to go 45 degrees on this. And yeah, I think that'd be cool.
So cool.
Okay, so Cam's going to do a bent over row. So what she's going to do is she's going to bend her knee a little bit. And as she's pulling to her hips. So she's not pulling up high to like her belly button or her boobs, which are awesome, by the way. But she's just driving her elbows back, okay? So this is the movement right there. So she's got her first set, she's 15 reps. And she's getting warm. Okay, so she's getting loose, she's getting hot. As if she's not super hot already. There she goes. Nice.
Well, I can't pull that much higher with the belly.
Yeah, I know, it's good.
Don't hit that little girl in there. She doesn't be like, ow, 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 ow. That's my head, mommy. That's my head, mommy.
Those are really tiny reps for me now.
It's okay. Is it hitting you on that?
No,
Okay.
I'm not hitting the baby,
All right,
Dave.
that's kind of like rule number one. Is like,
It's touching the skin, but
don't
that's it.
assault. Don't assault your baby. Okay, so Cam, could you do me a favor and grab a set of 25s and I'm gonna grab a set of 45s and I'll just start with 185 in here. So don't put that down. Oh, actually, you want to go up to that one?
Yeah, I think maybe.
Okay, so you can put that one on first. That's fine. Okay.
So we're doing 15, 12. Oh, wait, let me grab the other thing first.
Yeah, I got another 25. Should put that on. And I'll put this thing on. This is a child's squat rack, so it's pretty funny. Pretty funny that it's
I did that. So.
okay.
I bought stuff on Rogue and I saw the red one and I thought the red
It's
was
so
good.
pretty. It's so pretty.
Did not read the description. It's very me. Very me to do that.
And that's why I love you, and that's why you need me.
Yeah.
All right. So
Sometimes it's amazing to know that I have a degree in chemical engineering, but I can't make a flight or order anything online.
that's what's terrifying. Programming in numbers that are literally life and death.
Yeah.
Life and death. Like if she miscalculates a decimal point, people die,
Yep.
and she's making flights from the wrong country to the wrong city on the wrong day. From the wrong country to the wrong city. Oh my God.
Yep.
I love it. Well, you know, the universe took you in a different direction.
It's like, you will not work.
Please do not.
You will not work in chemical engineering. I was good at it.
Yep. Okay, here we go, 15. Oh, yeah.
I think I worked for like 6 months. And then it was taking me away from CrossFit too much.
Good. Cool. Nailed it. I'll just take that 45 off for you. And Cammy's going to go to the next one, which is a set of 12. So a little bit heavier.
I don't know if we did a workout Monday, but we did those hip bridge,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm so
Did your back feel Cammy's?
sore. Well, I feel it a little bit.
Okay, don't go too. Okay, 5 pounds. Just do what you want. Stop yelling at me. Stop yelling at me.
I just found a mosquito bite right there,
Yeah, I
and
thought
I
it was
just scratched it, and that's going to be super itchy. 12?
12. And she's just squeezing her back every rep. Just arching and squeezing. Good. Mama's gonna have a strong back.
Mama got back.
I really like these exercises for just back health because it's so much your back is working. You can really focus on keeping it in a good strong position. And,
I think most of the things we do in CrossFit, people don't think about like pulling back. They just try to.
yeah, it's an underhand grip. It's a it's a different grip.
No, I know, but I think like people just try to lift the weight. Like they never spend much time focusing on that.
Okay, let's go. I'm gonna put 2 45s on.
Is this too heavy for that little rack?
No, because we had here we go. Yeah. And the truth is, if
What are you doing?
if 135 pounds is too heavy for the rack, you might as well just pick it up off the floor. Okay.
No, that was saying, can you give one to me? It's a little boat.
It's this one. Thanks, Tammy. I touched your boob.
You did touch my boob. David is obsessed with my boobies.
Yeah. Those boobs are magical. Magical. Okay. So So this one is going to be 12, which is cool.
Cool.
Cool. 12 is a magic number because when I met Camille, she was 12.
I was not.
She was a 12-year-old girl. And I said, hey, little girl, where's your daddy? Trick question. He's right here. Don't touch me. Ow, that's assault. That's assault, brother. All right. Let's get back. Let's get 12 good reps here. Inflate. Woo. I wish you guys could see this rack where we have these, put the bar on literally a plastic hook. It's on a plastic hook. Do I recommend this for other athletes? Absolutely not. Absolutely. It's extremely irresponsible.
I'm going to order a new one.
I think we can put regular J hooks on this thing though. I think the regular J hooks would work. Okay, so let's try this now.
Come on.
I'll do these.
Back straight.
Straight up.
Pull back with the symbol. So at home, I don't know if you can see, but the bar is really grazing Dave's leg. So it's really keeping the bar super close, and that's going to help you a ton get all those upper back muscle. If you let the bar fall forward in front of you, you're going to start using a lot of your bicep. We really want to get in that upper back, so make sure that it grazes your legs. And my hands are coming to my hips though.
Okay.
How many for the next one?
So 10. So do you want to go with the 25? 25 and 10? 45?
Are you trying to 45?
How's it feel?
That's fine.
All right. Do 8 to 10, depending on how you feel. Tammy's going to do 8 to 10 with a 40 with a good amount of weight on here. Yep.
Where did I just put the cookie?
This is pretty legit, Tammy.
Gotta put all that new weight to use.
Oh. Well, good. This is the best. Lifting with my wife in the garage. What could be better?
Well, soon it'll be you, your wife, and a baby.
There'll probably be a baby here somewhere. He'll start crying and they'll go, I gotta go to the bathroom, Daddy!
Crybaby, I'm hungry! I can't wait to just be pretty much a milk machine soon.
A human cow.
I will be a human cow very soon, because that's all baby's gonna want. It's not gonna be real love, it's gonna be, Mommy, give me your booty.
Future Candy left a message on my phone. She said, no!
Yeah.
No laughing, keep it tight. There you go. Nice, Cam. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's amazing. Awesome. So strong. I am genuinely impressed by that.
You are?
Yeah, that was really good, Cam.
That is a strong bag.
Yeah, very strong. So like I said, guys, I love this. Is a really great movement. You know, as somebody who has back injury, I can tell you you don't have to go crazy with the loading, but it's a nice, safe position to work on strengthening your lower and your mid back, especially if you have an enormous rack of boobs that's just constantly pulling on the front of your back, like on the front of your body. Whoa.
I feel like I should measure.
Like how big your boobs have grown in inches. Well, I'll tell you how big they've gotten, guys. They've gotten so big
Okay.
that Camille came into my room topless, and I had to run to catch her boobs from falling off of her body. And it's a little bit, no! And I had to catch them and hold them. And I was like, these can fall off. These can fall off. They're too big. You don't understand physics, Cam. Okay, so
It's
this,
so uncomfortable.
yeah, well, I mean, I think as your body changes, you start getting used to it. It's funny how fast your body has changed, though.
It's
Because-
insane.
Well, you know, like when people say like, "Oh, Dave, you've gotten bigger, you've gotten lean," I can't tell because the
Oh, I
changes.
can tell.
But I can't tell because the changes happen slow.
Yeah.
So I can't like day to day. I'm like, oh, I feel small or I feel fat.
There's 20 more pounds on me
Yeah.
in 5 months.
Yep.
That's insane.
Really take it to the limit, J Hooks. You know, I think we might be okay.
Dave,
No, it's alright. It's alright, Kim. We just keep it on the metal piece, and you know, listen, if they're gonna break, they're gonna break. It's not a big deal.
yeah, I just don't want anyone to get hurt.
Just be careful when you're putting it on and taking it off that you're ready for them to just shatter into 1,000 pieces. Okay. Yeah, I'll be impressed if these actually break plastic like that. It takes a lot of strength. And I'm so strong.
It's so annoying.
All right, 10 good reps. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay, you got it, Commander. The Cobra Commander, aka Camille LeBlanc Babadook. Hey. That one in there.
Okay. Smooth. Oh gosh.
You strong little hooks.
These strong little hooks. Oh, I need to show you guys this while Dave starts taking up the weight. We just got this yesterday and we were crying.
This is definitely gonna break. It's definitely gonna break. Rogue did not design the child squat rack for 275 pounds. That's really weird. All right.
I'm too excited. I'm too excited about this. I have to show you guys. I'm gonna cry again. Reebok send us these little tiny shoes.
What's the matter, Cammy?
Oh, I'm
Are these
crying
shoes too
again. They
small?
sent us this little tiny. Oh my god.
Whose little foot can fit in there, Cam? Is there a little Cammy that's gonna have their foot in there?
They sent us
The
this
shoes are so
little
small.
tiny
Here. So, look at the shoe compared to like the size of my hand. Like here's my hand, and here's the shoe.
Oh my god.
It's like it's so tiny.
So tiny. Oh, okay. Back to it.
You want the same? That looked really good.
Yeah, what are we
See
doing?
it. Another
the same
10.
thing?
Another 6.
Yeah. I miss pushing.
Yeah. And flip it up.
Little tiny. Oh,
Little tiny tushy.
tiny feet. Oh my goodness. Too much. Too
Got little tiny tushy.
little tiny. And that's the moment they realize that his heart will never be the same.
You broke it. You broke my heart into 1,000 pieces.
Oh, okay, those booger.
It's okay. It's okay. I think that I don't think they're gonna break. The ends are what I'm concerned with, not what's happening.
Like this?
Yes, exactly. Because there's metal underneath them. Can we send Katie a picture and go, hey, your thing broke? Thanks, Katie.
Oh,
I shouldn't have talked during your set. Don't do that.
yeah, especially when you're going
Yeah.
heavy and you're.
You're going heavy. Don't laugh. That was my fault. I apologize. Rookie mistake. Okay, let's go the 45s and 25s and 10s. Set number 4.
wondering where my sport bra's from?
That's Feroz.
It's the Feroz.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that bag.
As you can tell, the sports bras are form-fitting.
What do you mean?
They're too tight for you. Because
No.
your boobs are enormous.
No, not that one, because I got a size more. That's the only one that are comfortable.
Oh, good. Okay. Because I get worried because Candy's wearing her old sports bras, and I can see that they're literally cutting off circulation to the top half of her body.
So I got those in medium, and they're the most comfy sport bra I have.
Yeah.
I don't wear the other one anymore.
I'm going to check my hands for this.
Okay, you check your hand for this, because obviously the wrist wrap you're using aren't enough.
Yeah, they're not enough, Cam, because when your hands get sweaty, they become slippery. You don't want your hands to slip with heavy weight in them. I need to just explain to you proper safety procedures, like these J hooks. This is improper safety procedures.
Yeah, that does not make me proud of yourself.
I wish we could do. We'll do a close up of what these J hooks look like right now. Like, this is literally terrifying. The J hooks are hanging on by a thread. Okay. These strong little hooks.
These strong little hooks.
Don't collapse on me.
I'm gonna go back and put the shoes inside.
Okay. So I'll try to do this at 10. Hopefully I don't have any kind of major catastrophe while Cam is gone. That's the last thing we need right now. It's a trip to the hospital. No one wants to go to the hospital these days. All right. Lock it in. Bang it out. Strong lips. Come on.
Come on. Nice. Smoothie.
I think I worry about losing my fingers because the J hooks are so narrow. Okay, good. All right, so last one's going to be set to failure. So we'll go light. So basically, something like that first weight we used. We'll go light and try to get about 20 reps. Okay. So just maybe
the 25?
yeah, I think maybe the 25 for you.
Wait. Don't do that. That was my brother's favorite song.
Smooth Criminal?
Yeah, I just remember him always listening to that. I don't think it was his favorite song, but he was always listening to it. And he danced in the street in the video.
Dancing in the moonlight. Okay. Woo. All right, crew. I'm gonna close out here and get back to the Q&A when we're done with our session.
I can do this.
Arch. Oh no. Holy schmoly. I said 20 and Cammie did how many?
30.
And she's so strong. How strong are you, Cammie?
Take those notes.
She goes, so strong. How strong are you? So strong. Oh yeah, that looks good. Looks good.
The J hooker tilting. Tilting Sideways now.
You look like the metal piece underneath. It's just this hook that I'm concerned about. As long as this,
I know,
this will
that's
hold
what I'm
up, as
looking
long
at.
as that stays.
I don't know what this is for.
It's not for anything, honestly. It doesn't even do it. All right, so I was wondering if you could maybe film me for this next one. Let's load it up with 245s. How strong are you scanning?
Can you wait before? We're done with this, right?
Yeah. He's got it back.
Okay, film my butt.
That's it. She got butt attacked. Whew. Dancing in the moonlight.
I did not do this good.
She's so silly.
I keep forgetting that there's a big belly in front of me.
Okay. Good. And then we'll flip it. This flip. Oh. Okay. So I'm gonna ask Cammy to film me in 4K high definition on my brand new 3-camera phone. Or 3-camera phone. Ah. Try to get this right. Boy. Yeah, good right there. Okay. Woo! Chalk. We gotta do chalk first. Tammy, you set the bar too high
When?
because you did 30 reps.
Well, it felt fine.
Okay. 1.
Come on.
Whoa.
Smooth.
Whoa. 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 That was intense. How many was that?
I don't know.
Was it 40?
Maybe.
Oh. Oh. Okay, you want to just end it there?
What do you have after?
Well, we could do some seesaw rows where you bend
Is it
over.
bending over? Yeah.
Or,
Let's see my bending over.
okay, we could do some closed grip pull downs.
I can do that.
Want to do those? Okay. Woo. That was hard. That was hard, people. Well, the good news is the child's rack survived, which is, you know.
We're testing for you, Rogue.
Yeah.
Testing for you,
Quality
Rogue.
insurance, Rogue.
Feeling a little nauseous.
Whew.
It's
like you did a big hard set there. That's why.
No, you
No.
clean this. I'll grab a piece of orange.
Okay. Candy's gonna grab an orange, And now I'm getting set up our thing. So I'll show you a combo that I'm gonna do here. Ugh. That was good. A little heavy stuff there, or at least a little heavier. Now we're gonna do is transition to a couple more lat exercises. This is gonna be a narrow grip pull down. If you have a cable machine, obviously that's awesome. Most people don't. So what you can do is you can do this with a band. And even if you grab just both ends, you string a band through something, grab both ends, you can do them like this. And then I'm going to superset this with a seesaw row, although Cammy's not. So I'll show you kind of how it's set up, but first we'll just break this down. Cammy did awesome. I'm super impressed that, you know, as pregnant as she is, she still brought it that last set quite a bit. Woo! And Camille Blanc-Bazinet, Fitness TV, I think that long set took a lot out of her. And now her blood sugar is a little bit low, so she's going to grab an orange, which is the right thing to do, or to stop. It's fine. Obviously, there's no reason for Camille to feel like she has to push it while she's pregnant. So just kind of err on the side of caution with all of this stuff. Good?
Yeah. That's better.
Good?
Yeah.
You got your orange.
Yeah, just needed a little something.
Okay. All right, so we're going to grab the narrow V handle. But like I said, you can do this with a band too. And Cammy's going to do 15 pull downs.
15 pull down.
And I'm going to do 15, but I'm going to superset it with a seesaw row. So how about,
No seesaw.
what do you think, Cammy? 70? Just so you don't get pulled out of the chair? Sometimes she gets pulled out of the chair because she's too tiny.
I don't remember what I did last time. I said it was fine.
Okay. Yeah. Get these here. So you guys can kind of see what's going on here. Both of these things. Nice, good. So she wants to go nice and smooth. And she can even put like a pause in at the bottom to squeeze the muscle. How's that, Cam? Good. That's what I like to hear. Everything's feeling good. Everyone's happy. Nobody's hurt. These are all good things. I don't know if you guys can tell. I really like the gear.
Yes.
Can you guys tell that I really like the gear? Like, if Cammy comes home with like a little tiny thing for me, I'm like so stoked about it. I'm like, oh yeah, just to be able to, I can do this with it. Awesome. Thanks, Mom.
That's the part where you're a real guy.
Thanks, Mom. Now I can do my rack pose with even more weight.
I wish you were more into building stuff.
I'm terrible. Like, Jews are terrible at construction.
I wish you were better at that.
Although what's funny is my dad is pretty good.
That is
Like, my dad is good at electrical. He's got pretty good at plumbing. It's just I grew up as a sheltered person.
I'm the one who builds stuff at her house.
But I'm a good assistant.
Hmm.
I give you kisses and bring you treats.
That's not even true.
Did I do 40 reps with bent over rows?
I don't know, Dave.
Oh my
But
gosh.
I know that you
There are
are
times
not a good assistant. But
There
I
are
know
times when literally I get like a little scared that I'm like, oh my God, I should not be this strong. I'm like, oh, is this okay? Is there something wrong with me? seesaw row. These are fun. Pretty good exercise. Kind of watch how I do these. You do them bent over or chest supported like I'm doing them here. It's just going to be 10 each arm. Okay, set number 2, Cammy. We should do 3 of these. 3 little supersets, finish it off. Cash out the muscle.
Oh, I can't bend over all the way down there.
I'll get it. Cammy suffers from what the doctors call
Pregnancy.
Humpty Dumpty syndrome. Whoa!
Because that makes me feel so
Hey,
much
I'm
better
gonna lighten
about
this up.
myself.
I'm gonna lighten this up for you.
Okay.
And I was gonna say maybe just throw a pause at the bottom. I'll give you a 70.
It was a 70.
I'll give you 60.
Oh no, that's 50.
There you go. Try that one. Thank you, This is a good squeeze. This stuff at the end here, it doesn't need to be crazy heavy. It's just concentrated work. Hit the heavy rows. Got a lot of heavy pull downs. So this is just concentrated work. Nice, Cam. Yeah, that was really interesting. Marcus and I were having a conversation about, people coming from bodybuilding to CrossFit and then going back to bodybuilding. And the reason why they maybe abandoned it the first time is because they didn't know how to properly train it, or they didn't know how to train hard. And CrossFit taught them how to work with intensity and how to have a higher pain threshold. Then going back to it, they have great capacity to actually get something out of it. Because obviously training like a cupcake doesn't produce anything.
Produce a cupcake.
It produces a cupcake is what it does. Train like a cupcake, look like a cupcake.
Training like a cupcake, it looks like a cupcake.
We should do a program called Cupcake Training.
Cupcake, no more.
Cupcake Training for the beginner. Is that good? What do you think, guys? Is that a good name?
But no one is going to want to buy that because no one wants to be the cupcake or admit that they were the cupcake.
Cupcake Training for the first time lifter. That's good. Can you imagine people being like, I'm a cupcake and I'm proud.
I would want to be part of the cupcake training. I would want to be part of the cupcake club. For those who want to be fit but keep eating the cupcake. Food is so good though. I get it. It's really hard.
Ooh. Cupcake training for the first time lifter. All aboard, cupcakes.
All aboard cupcake.
The cupcake body. Okay, here we go. Seesaw rows. Cool exercise for you guys out there. Checking these variations out.
This is not cupcake training. This is like ribeye training.
Steak and eggs training. Oh, that really hurt. Oh. You get done with the set.
For everyone at home, just know that Dave is like the most dramatic person to train
Oh!
ever.
That's actually so not true because
Well, you're the most dramatic with me, I guess.
when I
And
train
then
with
when the
Waddy,
boys are there,
when I
like
train with Waddy, he's like, I can never tell if it's hard for you or not.
I can always tell.
'Cause
Waddy is blind.
when it gets hard, I usually start screaming.
I start laughing and it's
She starts laughing and I start screaming. Ah!
It must be so disturbing that I start laughing. Maybe that's why the games people were like, why is she smiling? It's just because I'm in a terrible amount of pain.
Oh, last set, last one, best one.
I need to do switch this.
I can switch the weight for you. Oh, a little hard. A little hard. Is that a good weight for you now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, cool.
I miss doing stuff with people.
Yeah. Armbrust Pro Gym.
I want to go to the beach. I want to go in the water. I want to go on a hike. I want to train with my friend. I want to go to the restaurant and ask them to change my whole order and have the waitress roll her eyes at me. I miss that.
If you guys are watching, Armbrust Pro Gym, Olivia,
I miss you.
Kayla, Mikey, Tyler, Oge, Donnie, Max,
Yeah,
Waddy. We miss you guys so much. Dylan, we miss you guys so much. Our whole crew. Every time I train, I think about you guys.
I feel like right now I'm pregnant and it's like I disappear from the world and I'm coming back with a baby.
Yeah.
Like none of her
You're going on a
friends or
trip.
family are like really doing this with me, which is such a bummer.
Yeah.
But as long as we're healthy, but I really miss like going to a restaurant and being annoying with my order.
Yeah.
And have the person roll their eyes at us and then go, you want some pepper? And yes, please, I will take some pepper.
I miss the feeling when the appetizers come to the table. When you're like, oh yeah, breadsticks.
And then you don't have to do the dishes.
I like the dessert, like pizookies.
Not doing the dishes is the best part.
I know.
They're like, take it away.
Okay, what do you want? You want the Oreo pizookie or the monkey bread or the cookie? And I'm just like, bring me one of each. Bring me one of each.
And I go, I'm not going to take any. But then I eat apple
See,
pizza
darling.
with you.
And then Donnie and I go, is it too much to have a burger and a full pizza? Is that a bit much? And then we look at each other like, no, it's not too much. It's not too much, Donnie. Oh, miss you, Donnie. Miss you, Max. These guys are like not just training buddies, but they're life buddies.
Yeah, they're awesome.
They're great people. It's like they're saying that, training is just a vessel to share your character and to share who you really are. And I think that I found a bunch of really great friends by just sharing training sessions with people and getting to know these guys. Some amazing, impressive people.
Do you want some Parmesan? A little more. A little more. Enough.
Diet Coke? Do you want that? You said your refill? Do you want me to freshen you up?
Okay.
Should you freshen up this Diet Coke? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Freshen it up. Freshen up the Diet Coke, Cam.
Freshen up that Diet Coke.
All right, last one, best one. This one is dedicated to the Armbrust crew and all of our friends back home.
I'm getting out of battery. I need to
Cammy's running a battery.
transfer you guys here and charge you up. Charge it up.
Oh! Seesaw Rose.
Seesaw.
These eyebrows.
The only way you know how to see that.
Oh boy.
What?
You're getting funny.
Good?
Yes.
You want to do a little Q&A?
Q&A.
Q&A!
Q&A.
Send us your question and we'll send you your answer.
Q&A.
That was not real English.
Send us your question.
I don't even know what I just said.
You give the Q's and we'll give the A's.
You give the Q's and we'll put the A in it.
Training, nutrition,
Lifestyle, pregnancy, marriage,
injury,
injuries, cupcake,
sex questions.
sex questions.
We had sex once before, obviously. We did sex once, and it wasn't the last time because there was one more time after that. Oh God.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Send us your question in the little question box at the bottom here.
that got me, crew. Yo, it ain't so easy.
All
Very
right, my
cheesy.
question to David is.
Question for David.
Question for David. I'll start.
David, what gives you the right? Who do you think you are?
David, my question to you is.
When I first met you. Is that what it is? When you first met me? Okay.
My question to you is.
When you get sad.
It's
what's,
so annoying.
what's the question? Go ahead.
Okay, my question to you is. Why is it so hard to be a David?
Oh, I'll tell you exactly why.
The fact that it goes with, oh.
I know exactly why. Because I think I feel things really deeply. And it makes it hard, happy and sad. It makes it really hard for me to manage my emotions. That's it. I'm sure everyone has the same thing, but it seems to, especially
Okay.
like love.
Let's go more specifically in the part where if I'm nauseous, you're more nauseous.
Yes.
If anything, it's more for you. Everything's more for you.
I think what happens is the way I was brought up because of my dad, he feels a lot of empathy for people. And I think that's something that I feel too. It's like I feel empathy. When somebody tells me something, I don't just listen to it, but I actually like put myself in their shoes. And even Cammie, like when she's hurt or happy or sad, like I literally feel the same emotions. And so, yeah.
We do that weird game together
Yeah.
where like because I think we're both like that. We both have a lot of empathy. But we'll do this game and it annoys me so much because I know we do this. But Dave will be sad and then I'll be like strong for him. And then when he's done, I'll get sad. And then we play this like back and forth and it's like, stop being mad. I was mad and now I'm good.
We just pass it around.
It's like just keep
We
going.
keep passing the ball back
Yeah.
and forth. I'm angry and then she's angry. And I'm sad and then she's sad. I'm happy and then she's happy. And I'm hungry and then
It's
she's
like a
hungry.
never-ending game.
You guys hit us up with a question. That was a really good session. My lats are smoked.
Oh, that's a good question.
What's the question?
How did you know you'd found the one? You just know.
Well, I'll tell you exactly what I thought. I'm lucky. I grew up in a family that was like very involved with each other, and my grandfather especially was a hard man and a very honest and abrasive dude. But he loved us really much, and when he would see that we were making a wrong decision, he would literally call us a dumbass. He would be like, "Wake up, dumbass!" And when I met Cammie, I literally thought I could hear my grandfather speaking to me, which is weird. I could hear him speaking to me, saying, "This is the girl you're supposed to marry, dumbass." And I just that was it. I just knew, and I could hear his voice. And he's passed since then. I still hear his voice all the time. But that was the thing that really struck to me, was like when it's the right thing to do, you just know it. And I heard my grandfather calling to go try to be a stand-up guy and do justice to yourself and don't let those things slip away.
For me, I mean, I guess I knew Dave was the one. I mean, I don't know, a long time ago. But what made me really know that he was the one was in 2011 when I qualified for the game, and he could have qualified too. Before going, he just told me that he wasn't going to go no matter what, and I wanted him to compete with me, and I couldn't understand it. But he just saw more potential in me, and he wanted to support me in my quest. He's already had his quest in baseball, and him putting me first, especially as a woman, to have, I think often the guy feel like he's the one who needs to be like, in the spotlight or have all the support for the woman. And for me, like being a strong woman, seeing him like kind of jumping on board in my team was everything. And then that's when I was like, we're a team and we're going to be a team forever.
Well, I think a team makes decisions as a team,
Yeah.
which is the best decision for the team, not for the individual.
But that's how
Cam's done the same for me.
knew.
When she got on board with me doing the bodybuilding competitions, like that was not an easy thing for her at all, but it meant a tremendous amount to me because I was like, yeah, I'm supposed to do this, and like just knowing Cam, like what the games could mean to her and what her potential was there, I could easily see that me trying to compete and just be there and have it be like just this thing that didn't really mean that much to me. Although I'm not diminishing it, but just, I could see that it would have much more personal value for her as part of her identity and just how much she was driven to do it. It made more sense for me to support her than to me to take the selfish way. Like, well, we both want to be there. Like, and that's what all marriage is. It's constantly making these decisions and making sacrifices for each other again and again and again for the better of the team.
Yes, it goes both ways. Okay, let's see. I know there was a big one here.
Oh, you guys got to type those questions in. You type them in, we can select them, and we can omit the douchebag questions, which is great.
Okay, this is about pregnancy. Wife is pregnant. Is it better to do cardio, body weight, or free weights?
What do you think, Cam?
I think it just depends where you're coming from. Like if you're already like exercising a lot, I would say like keep doing it all just at a much lower intensity, like 60%. It'll feel like a joke, but you're keep moving. Like really, I think like pregnancy is 9 months of just trying to maintain whatever you can. Like it's not a 9 month of like pushing and trying to put muscle on or do anything. So yeah, I think like there's some stuff you need to be careful with, just in the way you're like, bracing your belly, you're like, sticking your belly out, and there's some type of stretching. So definitely, make your research for that, because a lot of girls, and I'm seeing it, as I'm getting more pregnant, I'm doing more of my research and learning a lot more and talking to doctors that specialize in this, because I want to know as much as possible. But, what I'm seeing a lot with women that do exercise a lot is that they don't know how to use their pelvic floor, and they don't know how to use their trans-abdominal muscle, which are the ones that are going to separate as you are pregnant. So a lot of women keep working out really hard, and because they're not engaging those muscles right, it can make them cone even more. So have like those abdominal muscle open even more, or the one that completely at the opposite stop working out. Those muscles that open up, they can like fall to the side, and then it's a really hard process to gain them back. So yeah, do your research for sure.
I can't speak directly to pregnancy. I'm not a pregnancy expert, but I am an expert in injury and what is most risky all the way to least risky. So for instance, shoulder injury or back injury, the least risky thing you can usually do is cardio, because you can do it stationary. You can choose from a variety of things, from uphill walking to biking to rowing.
That's walking is the main
even
thing I do the most.
Elliptical, like coming off a back surgery, the first thing I did was elliptical.
Yeah.
And then after that, body weight movements, because weightlifting is probably the riskiest thing, especially with free weights, right? So body weight movements, and just be aware of like what body weight movements, like Cam was saying, maybe sit-ups and stuff where your belly's compressing is not a great idea.
Do not do
But
sit-up. If
obviously-
you're pregnant and I see you do sit-up, I'm gonna go and smack you in the face.
I would think things like, like air squats and lunges and maybe 45-degree push-ups or inverted rows on a barbell or ring rows. Those are all probably pretty safe game. And then even from there, like you can do weightlifting on machines, which is even safer.
I would go, even more than that. Like the safest thing that we know is go on a long walk and do isolation movement. So tons of isolation movement. It's easy to isolate every part of your body and kind of leave the belly out of the way. Like don't extend, don't what's the other one?
Overextend or flex.
Yeah,
Just-
don't
just so you keep
extend,
your
don't
belly tight.
flex around your spine. Keep neutral spine and tons of bodybuilding, isolation, upper and lower body, and go for a long walk or do stationary bike. I think that's the safest
Think
bet.
about the movements that are risky for anybody, like a kipping pull-up or a muscle-up or a toe to bar is probably way riskier just due to the fact that you could slip off the bar. And that's for any athlete, right? So probably avoid those if you know that this could be disastrous for you if something went wrong.
It's 9 months for someone else.
What's that?
It's 9 months for someone else.
Yes, 9 months for somebody else. Just
For
nine
a healthy
months.
baby. I think for me the idea of doing something bad for the baby terrifies me more than anything else.
Okay, what else? You got another one?
I think that's it.
Okay, good job. That was a fun session. For you guys out there, thanks for tuning in, our YouTube crew. This was back day. We started with pull downs and Dante rows.
If you guys want to know more about workout, go on frostfitness.com or send me some direct message. Happy to share the little that I know about pregnancy so far. I do not consider myself an expert. I'm more of a gathering information type of deal. I'm not an expert again, so you can't tell people that Camille told you so. Camille said she was not an expert, but I'm really trying to do my best because I've noticed for myself the information is so hard to find. There's so much like contradiction left and right, and it's insane because people have been pregnant since the day one of time. So
Since the first year.
it's pretty insane that like the information is so confusing and all over the place. Even for me. So being able to talk to like really good people has been helpful. So I'm trying to get as much good stuff as I can.
I think a good rule of thumb is if you think it might be risky,
Don't do it.
Just don't do it. It's not
All right. We'll see you guys Friday, 10 a.m.
Good job, guys. Good work, crew. And ending.
It doesn't post on